Yeah, we're gonna do Merc because that was you know that was my I need to follow my heart. That was my first class that I picked. Let's do Merc. Let's freaking take Merc to the end. Let's do it. And I had a great time with Merc anyway. This is how much I know. Okay, here we go. Ready for this? We deleted the Cohh Merc. That's when you know it's serious. Standard League. Cohh Merc. All right, let's at the YouTube guys again so they can be even more angry that I'm requesting an actual third playlist. Okay. Okay. Lost it. Hi, everybody. I'd like to welcome you to the actual, real, definitely not fake Path of Exile 2 full lore run that has definitely not started multiple times before this falsely. This is the real start right here. All the other ones were just jokes and tests to make sure you were paying attention. So, in this run, we will be talking to all people, doing all the things. We're going to be playing a Merc on softcore, although I will be playing it like hardcore, to be clear. And we will be doing gambas and such throughout it. And this run, this one, no others, this one, we'll be going through all the acts.
I'm glad to see another.
So join us, won't you? It should be a lot of fun.
The miller went off to warn Clearfell about a strange sickness plaguing our men. I was fixing to go after him, till that bloody thing got to me first. Now, all those who drowned in the flooding, suddenly they ain't so dead no more. I would appreciate.
Don't get bit, guy! Oh well. It was a good run.
Clearfell. Find the miller. Back to the grave!
Alright, chat. This is to run. Look at that. I already got a superior rusted great helmet and an org of augmentation. The game's basically just giving me win right now. It's like, would you like some win? Because I have some win. You can have some win. And I was like, thank you. I will take your win. Cohh, can you restart the game and try to save him? I probably should. I probably should. Lore run. Merc. There we go. Alright, chat. I would try to lose, but unfortunately in this stream, all we can do is win. And it's a problem. A condition that we have. I don't know. It's really unfortunate. No matter what, no matter what. Yeah, all we can do is win. That's it. You know what the worst part about this is, chat? You know what the worst part about this is? Not only is this run going to be softcore, but I'm going to like get all the way to the Act 2 boss and not die a single time. And if I do die a single time before the Act 2 boss, I will be gifting 100 subs. To add a little incentive to this for me.
Not dead yet.
Okay, there we go. So a 100 sub bomb if we die before Act 2.
It's been many years since I saw one of these little beauties.
Boop. Just have to put you there. Put you there. I don't know what our plan is yet for what we're going to do with this guy. I think we're going to get grenades early. I really liked grenades early. So we're probably going to do that. I did like getting to the reload as well. That worked really well. That felt pretty good, getting the 40% reload. So we'll probably do that again. What killed us the last time? Oh, that's right. The thing that killed us last time on our Merc was getting stuck in the ice AoE at the Act 1 boss. You get stuck in that AoE and it's just instant death. Instant death. So this time we'll be a little more careful. Just a tad. The tiniest tittle bit. I see Cohh changed his mind on Witch. I did. I did change my mind on Witch. I had like 2 ideas of what I wanted to do, and then found out that neither of them were kind of like things I could explore. I could meta them, but I didn't really want to meta them. Yeah, I feel like other classes have kind of more leeway, maybe is the right word.
You out there? Oh no!
Oh no! Sounds like a guy that just like stepped in dog poop. Oh no! Ow. And the boss fights in this game are awesome. They just feel really good. They do. They feel really good.
I fought some big buggers before, but blimey.
Cool. Little tiny upgrade there. We'll take it.
Well done. Please come.
The thing I love, the thing I hate about Merc is the slow crossbow. I want it to just be a gun. You can use a bow on a Merc if you want to. You absolutely can.
Renly's the name. You're skilled with the violence, if what you did out there in the riverbanks is any sign. Another refugee from the Count's justice, I take it. Well, have no fear. This place is something of a hideaway for many of us now, and we could sorely use your skills in these dark times.
Somebody said then
I'll
just play a
smith for you
ranger?
what I
Yeah.
can, if you're willing to bend your violence toward our defense. There's a... Now, if you could channel your violence against this devourer, as Finn calls it, we'd be indebted to you.
Cool. Okay.
Kindness will get you killed in times like these, old man.
Welcome to the camp of the lost, stranger. We survive, but we do not live.
Oh, Steam with the Steam Padrino with the 20. Thank you so much for that.
The night Count Gino took his most loyal men into the Grellwood. After he returned, a madness grew in him. Something happened out there. Please, I beg of you, travel into the forest and begin your search. There must be some clue as to what took place.
Aegis said, why are you restarting so much? So I was restarting before because I was playing hardcore characters, but I've restarted now to find my final class to do my full lore run, which is what we're doing. So I'm committed to the Merc. We're taking the Merc all the way through the 3 acts, talking to every character and doing all the lore so people can have a one-stop shop to check all of this if they want to. That's what we're doing. Copium.
I fear this land's sickness will only deepen unless we do something. Renly brings the strength, Finn brings the wit, and I'm doing my best to keep spirits raised with my songs. Hope is the only thing we have now, but it's in short supply. He doubts himself, but I know he will find a way to protect us. He is a good man, and I am thankful for his presence. In many ways, he reminds me of my father.
A face like that almost makes me want to help for free. Almost.
Damn, sir.
Yes, these are just another for my collection.
Welcome, violent stranger. I am Finn, and I shall be your humble provider of useful and diverse objects. That are most definitely not scrounged or stolen.
Hey, KDB.
If I don't got it, I can get it. You just let me know. This is a wooden tomb, if you care to see it objectively. We're not quite dead yet, but food supply is dwindling, and I've seen what hunger can make a man do. The monsters out there are not the ones that will get us in the end. Oh, Renly's all right. Only man in the village that didn't run me out of town whenever he saw me. Well, maybe it's because he didn't have a daughter to protect.
Heyo. Okay.
None of it's junk.
We do have enough money for one random crossbow. Boom! Oh.
A swindler and a thief.
Hello. Bye.
That didn't quite work out as planned. Guess we can't win them all, chat.
Oi. Well, this place was never meant to house this many people, especially not the sick and injured. But there's nowhere else to go. The monsters creeping out of the forest keep us locked within these wooden walls, and the Count's tyranny has made outlaws of everyone here. So nobody's coming to save us. I don't have the heart to tell the others I don't see a way to survive this. I put on a brave face, but it's the truth. This part of Farrell has been a fair home for many an Essamite generation. The clans didn't always get along, but we had to settle our feuds when the Eternals laid their savage boot upon us. We weren't able to take part in the Bloody Flowers Rebellion, but we had our share of conflict with them here. Their ruins run over the top of ours, fighting a silent war in stone. It's a shame what happened to old Brannock. He was a kind man.
What happened to the archer?
I can't say I'll miss the creature he became.
He got executed.
Oh, he tried to batter his way in for 5 full days once he rose again. Well, we thought we were done for. But then you came along, and I'm glad you did. What would you like?
Okay. Dang, that's pretty.
Sorry.
Who broke the Twitch UI? There's only one person who could have.
Back to the grave!
Boom. Get all of the blue. I know exactly what we're getting for... Oh, no, this is the skill gem. Shoot. I was about to say I know exactly what we're getting first, but... How do we do permafrost, I guess? Yeah, I don't know what we're going to do with this yet. I feel like permafrost... If we can do permafrost here and then get a support on our grenades, then we can try to freeze and blow them up. Which may be smart for the beginning. Can I force fire? Like fire at the ground? Shift and click? Oh, there we go. Great. For some reason I tried that on the barrels and it didn't seem to work.
Fire in the hole!
I love Little Hedgehog. Get some gloves on. We'll take it. I like that there's a visual indicator when you're out of mana. It's kind of great. We're going to clear all the sides out of this area. Superior leather vest. Every bit counts. Boom. Great. Is this another hardcore attempt? Nope, this is softcore. This is the lore run. So although I'm playing it like hardcore, and I'm gifting 100 subs if I die, if we do die, we're just going to keep going until we get finished all the acts. This is the lore run. Yep, so it's happening.
I'm starting to
Enough messing around,
get a
chat.
hang of this.
My pet's hunger! Swell! Swell! My pet's hunger!
Go. Jerk. Boop. Okay. Oh, what do I need? Oh, level 4. Fine. Jerk. What happened? You didn't like the minion build? Yeah, I learned that apparently minions are not really like a speccable thing, which
Undead wretch.
is a little strange, but apparently that's a thing that they decided to do with PoE 2. I think they wanted minion builds more accessible by more classes, so they didn't want one class to be like the minion class. Which makes sense, but kind of, you know, one of the fun things about PoE is taking an idea and like really becoming good at it. And I feel like without being able to specialize into it, that's kind of a thing. So, Infernalist is the minion class, though. No, I think there's going to be one. It's just not out yet. I think. Right? Maybe that's wrong. Oh, I just took this off. Whoops. Oh, we don't know yet. Okay, so we just don't know. That works. We just get murdered by this lady real quick. Don't mind me just getting murdered. You know, as you do. As you do. A little bit of murder. I am so ready for my scatter shot on these grenades. Oh my god, it's going to be so good. Hey, Coin! Thanks for gifting 2 subs. Enjoy the pet that you just got from doing that. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you, buddy. Boom, boom. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting. I should have that in my title, shouldn't I? Strops. I'm going to say strops. There we go. Oink. It's a funny looking shotgun. It is. It's a very funny looking shotgun. Boom. Bruh, how is this mana flask not refilled at all? There it goes. Jeez. Like a year. There she blows. Waypoint. Awesome. Amulet. Nice. We'll bluify that as soon as we get back. I think we're about ready to do the mud flats. We could try the devourer. And then we could probably take him. Let's give it a try. So, Red, the way that it works is we are doing... This is going to be the big lore run. This is going to be the CohhCarnage, Path of Exile, Acts 1 through 3 lore run. So we're going to talk... In this run, we're going to talk to every NPC, go through all their dialogue, make sure we're following the story, clear every map, that kind of thing.
Dirty job, this. Should've
When
asked
they
for
release
more.
Acts 3 to 6, we'll do the same thing for 3 to 6 as well. So, and then we'll kind of just join the two playthroughs together, essentially. That's the plan. Yep. Mm-hmm. Cool. 4 to 6, I'm sorry. Yeah, 4 to 6. And then all the other stuff we do before and after this lore run can just go into like hardcore PoE playlists or however you want to sort that is fine. But I do want to make sure this one's kind of separate from the other ones. Because this playthrough is going to have a bit more of a specific thing. Yeah. This isn't the devourer, right? No, what was that for? Oh, that was for down here, wasn't it? Yeah. Boom. Cool. This is the final lore run, I promise for sure. Yes. I'm actually committing to this being the lore run. I know I like this class. I know I want to explore it more. I know I'll die in it, so it'll be entertaining. This is to run. To earn. Look at that. Almost died right there. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Sorry.
Dodge this!
I might nerf this. Inventory full. Please go back to town. Please. You're making a fool of yourself. All right, fine. Ah, sweet coffee.
Yes? Take a punt. You know you want. Bye then.
Hello.
I want to save that one for now. Okay, we'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. Throw that in there to break down when we have a bench. Pop that in there for 4. Actually, we're just about to get 4. Bring that out.
Yes, please. It's beautiful. I survived, but all that I was is gone. Count Gino has only been growing more and more cruel with his justice. He arrested my father for bringing in the harvest one day late, and the rest of my family scattered and fled as the soldiers came for them. I was away when it happened, but my neighbors warned me on my way home, and I fled.
Good show.
Clearfell is as far as I could go before the dangers of the forest closed in. There is scant hope in my heart for my father, but I must believe my mother and my 2 younger brothers escaped, even though my heart tells me that they are just songs now. I keep longing for a ray of light to cut through the darkness of these bleak days.
Lovely. Thank you, Gray Raven, for the 5 bomb, dude. Really appreciate it. Thank you. I love that I'm wearing just like a piece of cloth over my head. Not even a hood. It's just cloth. Beautiful. Bam. Ding level 4. You love to see it. Great voice acting in this game? Yes. Is this a new Merc run? Yep, this is the lore run. The actual lore run. The real, for sure, lore run. This is the first time I'm doing it with a softcore character, so it might actually happen this time. I had too much damn fun exploring the mechanics in the game. This game and its stupid fun mechanics. I hate it.
Bigger than I expected.
Good show.
Oh, shoot.
Shite! Look out! Back down or die!
Woo! Bam! Nice.
Definitely should have asked for more.
Of course you're gonna give us bows, you rudes. Give us bows. No damn bows. Let's do explosive grenades. Yep. Cool. Why'd I switch to softcore? Because I realized that if I keep rolling hardcore, I'm never gonna do the full lore run. So I wanted to roll a softcore character to actually do the lore run, which is what we're doing. I'm still playing it like a hardcore character, actually. So we will gift 100 subs on my first death. We're still doing gambas. And I'm going to try my best not to die. But since I'm already softcore, I'm not going to really care when I die.
Here it comes!
So, you know, it's a mental thing for me to actually finish. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Understanding your own personal mental blocks and overcoming them, I feel like, is a big part of aging. Is learning your limitations and how to get around them. Yep. Nice. Finally got some shoes. Hey, Window Licker, what's up, man? I can't ever see your name and not think of Apex Twin. Boop. I do need to think about some better ways to get mana back. I don't want to be pounding this mana pot quite as much as we are. Boom. Okay. Insert name here with that 2 bomb. Thank you so much. Window Licker says it is from Apex Twin. Well, that makes me so happy. Have 6 months of sub on me. There you go. Oh. Awesome. Bam. Does good taste get a sub here? Yeah, pretty much. Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's go up this way. Max mana. All right. Boop. How are you gonna fire a shotgun right in front of a dude and not hit him like with a single... Boom. Accuracy? Maybe. The guild chest is full? Wait, really? I think I can buy more stash tabs for the guild. And how much stuff have you guys been putting in it? How is the guild full? 10 plus 2 years. Oh, wow. Okay. Very nice. Okay, I think we're done here. We are done here. We are very done here. Let's step back. Milo, thanks for the sub, dude. Cozy, no, we're doing a softcore lore run right now. So this character will never...
Oh, look, it's our local, feeling lucky.
Will never be deleted like the others. The other poor
Feel
characters.
Well, hero.
Hello. Sorry, I like to hold another for my collection. Don't fly.
Pop you here for now. Great.
Ah, you killed the devourer in its own lair. That's mighty brave of you, hero. Now at least we won't starve to death. One less way to die, I guess.
Hello. The devourer is just another victim of the sickness infecting our precious land. Many of Ogham's beasts are fearsome and dangerous, but not like this. The infection in the soil, water, and air is changing them. All of them. It is sad to see such a great creature slain, but it was no longer what it once was. I suppose it had to be done.
Is this my first attempt at HC? This is not an HC character. This is a softcore character for the lore run. Yeah. Did you see the new secret level stuff for Warhammer and Armored Core? I watched both the Warhammer and Armored Core one last night, and I emphatically need full version movies of both of those shorts. Immediately. Now. Yes. Yeah. Especially that Armored Core one, dude. We're already getting a Warhammer series. Henry Cavill, save us. But yeah, dude, the Armored Core one, dude, Keanu Reeves did a great job. Like that was awesome. Like I loved his character. I feel like his vibe fit the character so well. It was like, oh yeah, dude. I was feeling it. It was great. I loved the whole premise of the Armored Core one. And I feel what sucks is I feel like the Armored Core one was literally the perfect introduction to a series or movie. Like it literally, all the Armored Core one did by the end of it was set up the dominoes for like an incredible story. Like incredible. I was like, oh dude, this is actually awesome. And to have it in the Armored Core universe, it's just like, I need a full 10 plus episode series based on that short. Because there's no question they could do it. Like that brought in more interesting stuff to Armored Core lore than I've ever seen. So yeah, it was awesome. Absolutely awesome. What am I talking about? So there's a company called Secret Level, and on Prime Video, they just released these animated shorts based on video games. There's one for Armored Core, Warhammer, Dungeons and Dragons, Pac-Man, New World, which I've even heard is pretty funny, even though I'm not a New World guy. So there's all these animated shorts. You can go watch them on Prime Video for now, and they're by Secret Level. And I watched the ones on Warhammer 40K and the one on Armored Core last night, and they were awesome. Like, strongly recommend. They were badass. The animation quality and the fighting in the Warhammer one was nuts. Like there's very few times outside of Space Marine 2, there are a few times I've seen cutscenes that have made me be like, oh, like this is badass. Like Space Marines at their best. Oh man. The thing that I really like about the Warhammer one is it's one of the first times you can really tell and see how fast Space Marines can be. Like, you know they're big and strong, but a lot of people forget that like all of their armor's actuated. All of it. And you can really tell that in the Space Marine one. There's like this one scene where they're basically just like, at the very beginning, where they're walking through enemies, and you can tell like these things are on a completely different level than what they're fighting. And yeah, they did such great work with that. They did a really good job with that. I watched the Warhammer one, but it was too short for my taste. Oh, same. They're all too short. That was the biggest bummer I had last night, was I didn't look at the length of them. And I thought they were all like 30 minutes to an hour. I didn't realize they were like 15 minutes a piece. So I was so bummed last night. I think I watched the Armored Core one first. And it got to the end and I was like, where's the rest? I was like, where's the rest of it? I need more of this now. Yesterday. Oh my God. I really hope we see some like, my hope is that this secret level stuff is going to be wildly popular and maybe some shows will actually come from it. Especially from the quality level. I think secret level could pull them off. So yeah, man. I hope we see a lot more come from this whole initiative that they're doing.
Invader! Exile! Feed! Sweat!
Nice.
Exile! Rocket! Swell! Feed!
Nah. Yeah, there we go. I'll take that. Nah. Oh, one sec.
Weak animal!
Sorry, guys. Quick thing I had to take care of there.